May I have your attention, please? Welcome to the spring commencement ceremonies of Northern Illinois University. We are delighted that you are here to celebrate with us. At this time, would you please welcome the members of the stage party, which include the 13th President of Northern Illinois University, Lisa Freeman, Executive Vice President and Provost, Beth Ingram, Board of Trustees member, Robert Pritchard, Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and Chief Diversity Officer, Vernice Edgehill-Walden, Associate Vice President and Director of Intercollegiate Athletics and Recreation, Sean Frazier, Member of the Alumni Association Board, Mario Barnett, Dean of the College of Business, Balaji Rajagopalan, Dean of the College of Education, Lori Ellish-Piper, Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences, Linda Ransdell, OMIS Department Chair, College of Business, Chong Liu, Associate Dean of the College of Education, David Walker, Associate Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences, Michael Kushnick. Our readers today are Carol McFarland McKee, Curriculum Coordinator and Catalog Editor, and Cody Schmitz, Registrar. Our student marshals are Megan Nordstrom from the College of Health and Human Sciences, Madeline Mackey from the College of Education, and Yulia Dmitrieva from the College of Business. Joining the members of the platform party are representatives from the faculty. And now, Northern Illinois University is proud to present the class of 2022. the audience please rise as you are able for the presentation of the colors? The colors will be presented by the Northern Illinois University United States Army ROTC Color Guard, and the national anthem will be sung by vocalist Abria Shaw.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. My name is Beth Ingram, and I serve as the Executive Vice President and Provost for Northern Illinois University. I am deeply honored to welcome you to the May 2022 Commencement Ceremony for Northern Illinois University. This is a day of great significance for our graduates and their families and friends. I am delighted that we are able to be together in person and share in this moment to watch your graduates walk across the stage. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the 13th President of Northern Illinois University, Dr. Lisa Freeman.
Good afternoon. Graduates, on behalf of the entire NIU community, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremonies for the Northern Illinois University class of 2022. Let's give them a big hand. Yes, that is the first of many, many times this afternoon you will be clapping for our graduates. Every graduating class has its share of struggles and challenges, but few have been through as much as this class. I salute you for your perseverance, for your tenacity, and for your patience. Together, we navigated a most unusual and very difficult time. But by being true to our values and maintaining our focus on our goals, we have arrived at this very happy day. For that, I congratulate you, and I thank you for letting us be part of your lives and your triumphs. And graduates, we also need to congratulate all of those who helped you get here, because no one walks across this stage alone. Each and every one of you accepts your degree on behalf of all of those in your lives who helped to make this day possible. During your time at NIU, your success has been advanced by our dedicated faculty and staff who have both challenged and supported you during your time here. So graduates, please join me in thanking our faculty and staff for the hours they've spent enabling you to achieve your goals. And there are many others who supported you during your time as a student and for many years prior. So please join me in a warm round of applause for the parents, spouses, guardians, children, extended family, and mentors who have encouraged you and who've participated in making your dreams come true. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, I have been particularly impressed by the persistence of this class. Each of you has a unique story to tell about obstacles overcome and goals achieved. At this time, I would like to recognize the students who have excelled academically, those who are graduating with honors, those who are members of an honor society, and those who are receiving the distinctions of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. Please stand to be recognized. And next, would all the students who've engaged in a research experience or an international experience, even a virtual international experience, please stand to be recognized. Next, would all of the students who've engaged in a service learning project or community service please stand to be recognized? And finally, would all of the students who have held a leadership position in a student organization please stand to be recognized? You can see our students are impressive, but we cannot share all of their stories today. So we've created a video that shares the stories of a few whose commitment to service, to academic success, and to their communities is emblematic of the journey that all of you are completing today.
To be a Husky means to have pride in your school.
Being a Husky means to be persistent.
Supporting and helping each other.
Wanting to become more.
To accomplish our goals.
And to treat people like family here.
My favorite memory of NIU will be participating in Coming Out of the Shadows. This event was hosted by Dream Action NIU. It was just great to see all the support coming from our fellow Huskies, administration, and staff. It felt good to be included. My post-graduation plans are to finish my master's in business administration. During my time at NIU, I was able to really find my interests and develop them at the same time.
Throughout my years, I've always played softball. As a little girl, I would always look up to those college-level players, and I always had my parents, and my mom especially, she was my coach, teaching me how to play the game. To receive a scholarship here to play softball at NIU meant that all my hard work, all those times as a little girl with my mom playing catch, it meant the world. After graduation, I plan on going back to the Quad City area and work in sports sales. Something that I always enjoy while I'm on the field is looking up in the stands and seeing my mom after I get a big hit. Mom, I would like to say thank you for all your support. You have made me who I am today, and I'm very grateful for you.
My biggest achievement as a student at NIU would definitely be to graduate the medical laboratory science program with full university honors. Now that I've completed the program, I feel a lot more confident, I feel a lot more knowledgeable, and I feel a lot more ecstatic of my future. My favorite professor would be Dr. Shakrani. To Dr. Shakrani, thank you. Your help means a lot to me. You've inspired me to become a better version of myself. I'd like to work to save as many lives as possible and make the world a better place. To my fellow graduates,
Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it.
you deserve to be where you are right now.
Thank you for all the help and support you have shown us.
Go Huskies.
Go Huskies.
Go Huskies!
There is so much to admire in the stories of Alberto, Dioko, and Maddie. And what strikes me in particular is that they, like so many of you, never forgot that the goal they were working toward was not only the diploma that you will receive today. Despite the challenging times, you embraced opportunities to build diverse friendships. You served your communities on campus and beyond. You took advantage of out-of-classroom learning experiences that opened minds and opened doors. And all of that has given you a deep well of experience and knowledge that will allow you to change and improve our world. Each of you will have those opportunities in ways large and small, and it is my sincere hope that what you learned during your time at NIU will empower you to seize those chances and make our society a better place. When the leadership team here at NIU speaks about our students, we have a saying. We say Huskies never quit. And the class of 2020 certainly embodies that spirit. I urge all of you to apply the same energy and determination to whatever lies ahead. And if you do so, I am confident that we will continue to be impressed by all that you achieve for many years to come. Congratulations again, and go Huskies! We are honored here today to have with us a member of NIU's Board of Trustees. Please help me welcome Trustee Robert Pritchard to the podium.
Good afternoon, graduates. You did it. The great educational psychologist Jean Piaget once said that the principle of education in the school should be creating men and women who are capable of doing new things, not simply repeating what other generations have done. As a trustee and a longtime supporter of this institution during my years in the legislature, It is my sincere wish that the education you have received has prepared you to do just that. Because advances are not made by those who march in lockstep with previous generations. Rather, it is those who use their knowledge and their passion to develop new ideas and take us in new directions. Perhaps one of you will better prepare us to battle future pandemics. Maybe one of you will create something that makes the internet seem as quaint as encyclopedias. Possibly through your artistic skills, one of you will provide new insights into the human condition that will bridge the gaps that divide us across the country today. The possibilities are endless, and that is what is exciting. While all of us gather here today to admire you and the knowledge you have gained, what truly excites us, though, is how you will use that knowledge in the years ahead. You have not merely existed during your years at NIU, but have used your waking hours with purpose to pursue your dreams, not merely existing, but searching to make a difference, improve, overcome adversity. So, on behalf of my fellow trustees, I urge you to be bold, to be creative, to be ambitious. In short, go out and make yourselves and us proud. Congratulations on earning your degree, and best wishes with the rest of your life's journey.
Thank you, Trustee Pritchard. I would now like to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Spring from the NIU Department of Military Science.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of 6 NIU May 2022 graduates, 3 of which are here this afternoon. These students received their commission as an officer in the United States Army and leave here to represent NIU and its contribution to our nation's military leadership. They joined the ranks of a distinguished group of 654 commissionees over the last 54 years who have served the country with honor, and some who continue to serve the day. Please hold all applause to the end as they take the oath of office. Cadet Jack Burns commissions into the Signal Corps and will report to Fort Gordon, Georgia. Cadet Dawood Malik commissions into the Finance Corps and will report to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Cadet Adrian Roby commissions into the infantry and will report to Fort Benning, Georgia. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the newest officers in the United States Army.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Spring. Many exciting events happen on campus throughout the year. My favorite event, of course, is this one, Commencement. As the word commencement implies, today's ceremony is as much about the beginning of a new journey as it is about reaching the end of the road. I'll bet you can remember some key moments from your first days on campus, moments filled with anticipation, exhilaration, and probably a good strong dose of anxiety and apprehension. I guess you're also feeling a lot of those same emotions you did on that first day on campus. The excitement and nervousness, because in many ways, you're in the same place once more. You're about to begin a new adventure. I hope, however, that today, the overwhelming feelings are a sense of pride and accomplishment. At Commencement, we come together to celebrate the success of students who have met the challenges that the faculty have set for them and that they have set for themselves throughout their undergraduate careers. The fact that you are sitting here today means that you have excelled academically. The faculty do not award degrees lightly. We know that you've stretched your horizons. You've met people from places you didn't know existed. You've struggled with new and difficult ideas. You've discovered you can accomplish things you never dreamed you could master. And you've chosen wisely, because your choices have earned you a degree from a university that commits itself every day to research that improves the lives of people, to social justice that is embedded in our mission and values, and to the academic and career success of you, our students. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of Northern Illinois University, and I'm sure the family and friends here today won't mind if I speak on their behalf, we congratulate you on your accomplishments. But even as we do so, our greatest joy is the anticipation of your remarkable futures. We will now confer degrees on those students who have met the requirements to graduate from Northern Illinois University. Will all of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please stand up? President Freeman, on behalf of the faculty of Northern Illinois University, I present to you the degree candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees and programs.
By the authority invested in me by the Northern Illinois University Board of Trustees, as president, I hereby formally confer upon each of you, together with your fellows in absentia who have been certified by the faculty as having successfully completed the prescribed requirements, the baccalaureate degree for which you are eligible. Accordingly, you are invested with all the privileges and responsibilities appropriate to that degree, and at this moment become alumni of Northern Illinois University. But wait, there's more. The turning of the tassel is a traditional gesture by which each student signifies passage from degree candidate to graduate. And so now, as a final rite to mark your new status as graduates of Northern Illinois University, I invite you, the class of 2022, to move your tassels from the right side to the left side. I now present to all of you the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations.
Please be seated. We will now individually recognize each graduate. We ask that the audience celebrate each of your accomplishments and remain in attendance.
Will the graduates from the College of Business please approach the stage as directed by the faculty marshals?
other side will go before you. The other side will go first.
Yulia Dmitrieva.
Jack Burns.
Kelly Murray.
Daoud Malik.
Shelley Satov.
Hannah Bramos.
Aaron Lieberman.
Lucero Andres Dominguez.
Sherry Amon.
Madison Mulini.
Morgan Olson.
Sandra Cafoe.
Nathan Shover.
Lorenzo Aguayo.
Herdeep Seiko.
Derek Lipner.
Fatima Cruz Montenegro.
Alex Kruszewski.
Alberto Briones.
Chloe Aris.
Braden Verkler.
John Gieske.
Ethan Tagala.
Krishna Patel.
Nicholas Piance.
Jacob Brew.
James McHugh.
Andrew Shockey.
Brian Acosta.
Michael Grajura.
Gabriela Troconis.
Jaris James.
Amalaski Mendez.
Anthony LaJoya.
Jacqueline Rodriguez.
Saud Nizami.
Shandiaz Holmes.
Trenton DeVito.
Brian McGuire.
Patrick Fudash.
Jonathan Gurga.
Cameron Bartow.
Grace Dale.
Michael Henry.
Hannah Alita.
Daniel Paris.
Yamara Velez.
Thomas Hannon.
Caitlin Krush.
Arib Ahmed.
Kristen Kuhn.
Tejun Reitz.
Ryan Miller.
Haley Corbett.
Joseph Dervishovsky.
Giovanni Bursiaga.
Jasmine Johnson.
Jasmine Perez.
Alan Franson.
Nathaniel Narofsky.
Jesse Ahrens.
Rana Hagag.
Lauren Geary.
Nina Villagomez.
Allie Noble.
Diana Nanez.
Karina Cisneros.
Lucia Valdez.
Jose Rivera.
Alyssa Anderson.
Daniela Sanchez.
Michael Simenek.
Catherine Rivera.
Zach Stobart.
Mitchell DeWitt.
Areli Ramos.
Andrew Kozlowski.
Martin Sanchez.
Caitlin Wojcik.
Gary Dami.
Marissa Dunn.
Allison Kramer.
Nathaniel Samoski.
Erica Brown.
Cale Sanders.
Kate James.
Kyle Cook.
Sydney Clunk.
Jordan Michelski.
Drew Randazzo.
Curtis Barla.
Kayla Martinez.
Miguel Espinosa.
Caitlin Huber.
Dylan Frank.
Joshua Sushu.
Annabelle Hernandez.
Jason McLean.
Tristan Gauman.
Daniel Hernandez.
Kevin Niehaus.
Jeff Smith.
Jairo Lira.
Jacob Ensign.
Elia Botev.
Chinadu Kingsley Okanu.
Jacob Eslin.
Marcus Cox,
Nolan Boyce,
Morgan Hooper,
Alejandro Alvarez,
David Shostak,
Ethan Faisal,
Paulina Salinas Vargas,
Lily Gozum,
Omar Hasue Zepeda Andrade,
Gerardo, Luis Gerardo Rodriguez,
Francisco Lozano,
Maritza Mancera,
Uri Tapia,
Liliana Vega,
Angelina Gromos,
Edwin Arambula,
Grace Hunter,
Joshua Cartelli,
Christina Wood,
Sydney Alberts,
Jackie Ferreira,
Skylar Alberts,
Dahlia Poe,
Andrew Pensa,
Caitlin Sopko,
Katie Lantis,
Claudia Cola,
Ruchi Patel,
Tian Bati,
Rebecca Huddleston,
Jake Maller,
Lizette Zepeda,
Shivam Patel,
Halima Wahid,
Bea Eileen Sarmiento,
Nagin Nasir,
Zachary Micah,
Andrew Hervatin,
Ryan Went,
Leslie Solis Romero,
Mason Geary,
Sophia Montoya,
Jack McNerlin,
Antoine Walker,
Parson Porter Dixon,
Jennifer Ante,
Matthew Mahea Wick,
Carla Rivera,
Lucas Zwerens,
Megan White,
Jeremy Peel,
Kiara Diaz,
Sean Kirk,
Benjamin Wirtz,
Dan Glickenberger,
Carlos Rodriguez,
Jack Hansen,
Jack Nordike,
Tyler Didio,
Alejandro Velasquez,
Gavino Bandera,
Maria Antonia Zuleta,
Jasmine McKinnon,
Drumi Thakkar,
Linda Barrientos,
Christopher Spreitzer,
Sophie Laws,
Amit Carroll,
Tobana Andiebunam,
Yin Mayong,
Brandon Ledyard,
Brian Meyer,
Justin Garr,
Julian Howley,
Daniel Rosales,
Jessica Stoika,
Eric Rodriguez,
Chloe Chadwick,
Jack Nelson,
David Ramirez,
Yakub Ishak,
Tanner Plowman,
Connor McGuffin,
Alexandra Bayan,
Raul Delgadillo,
Jayton Hall,
Michael Garcia,
Matthew Fairhead,
Vanessa Guerrero,
Oliver Valentinson,
Isabel Siguenza Baker,
Miko Malanen,
Alyssa Biondo Lee,
Miguel Minez,
Jeremy Levine,
Pierce Ugardi,
Zachary Chisholm,
Jordan Sorrell,
Jahao Ma,
Luke DeHaven,
Lauren Nordval,
Tyler McDowell,
Haley Phillip,
Caroline Klemp,
Dylan Wedge,
Tara Kaufmel,
Ryan Thomas,
Liana Roman,
Trevor Espy,
David Garcia,
Samuel Moody,
Geneva Ryder,
Alexandra Rangel,
Michaela Birch,
Nicholas McDaniel,
Kirsten O'Connor.
Noah Wainwright.
Joanna Cavillo.
Nestor Vasquez.
Dhruval Patel.
Alexander Varela.
Nolan O'Rear.
Christopher Alvarez.
Mateusz Lekowitz.
John McCarney.
Nicholas Cahoot.
Sean Daly.
Hunter Nardi.
Will Olson.
Daniel Ibarra.
Jesse Velasquez.
Zachary Medlin.
Evangeline Anderson.
Patrick Laird.
Robert Mikas.
Tyrese Hill.
Sam Benetatos.
Justin Gillis.
John Franklin.
Tyler Ditto.
Julius Catalan.
Jason Goodrow.
Mitchell Deary.
Christian Reddig.
Sue Dar.
Jacob Smith.
Saffron Wu.
Michael Lemo.
Luis Carrasco.
Mungzorg Tuvshin Tolga.
Suraj Prakesh.
Wisaruk Bumrungwen.
Philip Harrison.
Gracia Hernandez.
Megan Denzer.
Zachary Mickelin.
Jacob Ritko.
Luis Lopez.
Jonathan Gavin.
Jorge Morales.
Kevin Roman.
Tyler Williams.
Juan Diego Hernandez.
Gwendolyn Gacetti.
Bria Langworthy.
Matthew Varvara.
Alyssa Allback.
Modupalawa Williams.
Robert Porowski.
Kasim Dean.
Ryan Kula.
Sahil Kumar.
Yumana Udin.
Khalil Alhaj.
Jacinda Ott.
Abdullah Ahmad.
Jesus Rodriguez.
Zachary Grauer.
Nate Gorgolioni.
Rosalia Garcia.
Breely Klaus.
Will Pavan.
Jocelyn Nunez.
Calvin Sierra.
Emmanuel Lopez.
Sherwin Thomas.
Benjamin Spaziri.
Fernanda Betancourt.
Kimoni Hines.
Lance Dolan.
Lawrence Cruz.
Danielle Porter.
Lucas Thompson.
Lalena Rasalanjatovo. Lauren Mahoney. Dwayne Berry. These are the graduates of the College of Business.
Will the fabulous and smart graduates of the College of Health and Human Sciences please approach the stage at the direction of your faculty marshals?
Megan Nordstrom.
Matthew Crane.
Adrian Roby.
Aaron Wallen.
Julia Diedrich.
Megan Peterson.
Logan Arvigo.
Alexandra Wolski.
Lindsay Hufford.
Laura Dinderman.
Becca Major.
Carolina Mata.
Sadie Finch.
Jasmine Zavala.
Jasmine Robles.
Tashara Thomas.
Abigail Lampy.
Kate Williamson.
Eva Coe.
Sarah Howell.
Emma Sargent.
Ashila Herring.
Emma Howard.
Anaya Lawson.
Hannah Amid.
Jada Hood.
Andrew Dryden.
Samantha Coyle.
Megan Benko.
Tiffany Jacob.
Leah Perry.
Ivy Rose Leon.
Hannah Gerke.
Kendra Winters.
Nicole Kasha.
Kara Apato.
Ramat Adin.
Mackenzie May.
Aista Petraitita.
Katie Cochran.
Daphne Franz.
Annalise Stevenson.
Michelle Norberchak.
Matthew Keller.
Ileana Martinez.
Andrew Dubo.
Bernadette Mickey.
Jerera Mays.
Shannon McEwen.
Alondra Solano.
Gianna Kolner.
John Rodowig.
Tiara Brown.
Jazz Saldivar.
Jada Cotton.
Haley Richards.
Sydney Hopkins.
Stephanie Gomez.
Alex De Jesus.
Emily Paolini.
Dang Vo.
Gwendolyn Papke.
Jose Batista.
Brianna Ruker.
Dioko Reyes.
Tara O'Connell.
Samantha Aguilar.
Kara Kazar.
Mika Domingo.
Laura Macheski.
Fan Pham.
Emily Totosian.
Allison Cunningham.
Tiani Mason.
Miranda Gillette.
Allison Lively.
Christina Capitanius.
Chloe Bankel.
Samantha Duffy.
Logan Mund.
Catherine Kaczynski.
Anaí Calderon.
Ashley Shambaugh.
Nicholas Peterson.
Angelica Lees.
Eliana Kaufman.
Lindsay Seamock.
Autumn Glass.
Jared Pensa.
Naini Baba Persona.
Chloe Byers.
Lillian Sturts.
Brianna Hood.
Jenna Louie.
Annalie Vasquez.
Sarah Avery.
Yasmin Holland.
Ha Na.
Lindsay Penna.
Anna Spampanato.
Elizabeth Moore.
Shantez Branch.
Julia Heron.
Brianna Wiley.
Shira Pasqua.
Lorraine Wiley. Lorraine Allen.
Yunki Ai.
Alma Vargas.
Kirsten Taylor.
Hope Williams.
Mina Imam.
Sarah Christensen.
Emily Lindell,
Braylee Sebuhar,
Minu Yar,
Ethan Wiley,
Kelsey Hauk,
Courtney Williams,
Ellie Gritzmacher,
Jordan Kersanik,
Allie Carlson,
Andrea Stark,
Rosa Arriaga,
Kelly Moy,
Michael Gonzalez,
John Robinson,
Henry Lynn,
Aaliyah Buford,
Tamia Hagro,
Daisha Torrance,
Nora Abermichon,
Cyan Johnston,
Alexandria Douglas,
Leticia Reyes,
Hannah Johnson,
Ambria Hughes,
Marissa Dries,
Christina Rodriguez,
Allie Clappert,
Daniel Landa,
Kiara Leverington,
Shayana Savage,
Kamari Love,
Emma Kreitz,
Elias Ramirez,
Francisca Velazquez,
Ariana Nava,
Jasmine Kemp,
Ariana Cortez,
Ghazal Rashid,
Yaseline Gomez,
Hannah Ritchie,
Sarah Sutton,
Caitlin Miller,
Kevin Johnson,
Haley Black,
Gabriella Frugali,
Siobhan Stevenson,
Pia Perez,
Jocelyn Hernandez,
Nana Harrison,
Abigail Meyer,
Dansoa Dade,
Adrian Janelle,
Morayo Aina,
Sarah Hine,
Yemi Ongumbuyade,
Emily Kowalski,
Hannah Oyedele,
Crystal Calvin,
Diana Correas,
Maricela Cruz,
Esperanza Ibarra,
Monica Kalauje,
Cynthia Ocampo,
Hannah Klaus,
Alina Morales,
Taylor Hay,
Jocelyn Soto,
Jennifer Cepeda,
Morgan Schaefer,
Miguela Marie Urfi,
Caroline Melsa,
Stacy Turlington,
Taylor Kraut,
Desiree Dawn Kotnick,
Susana Oliveros Nava,
Rebecca Zalinka,
Alexis Beltran,
Sarah Pajak,
Jeremy Penzi,
Alexandria Harfinger,
Josh Argomanes,
Veronica Eberly,
Lisette Garcia,
Alexandra Zaldivar,
Dalia Valadez,
Kirsten Greskowiak,
Amy Cagney,
Aaron Poland,
Dajae Johnson,
Jasmine Kim,
Jakura Green,
Hui Zhu,
Bria Fullylove,
Yulissa Balsteros,
Lamaya Webster,
Jacqueline Aguilar,
Jaden Steele,
Elizabeth Rios,
Marcus Roberson,
Amy Scarborough,
Daniel Tkachenko,
Daisy Oyervides,
Kristen Lorty,
Isabel Jasso,
Mascalo? Gabrielle Mascalo.
Michael Sipora.
Kaylin Adams.
Sabri Dirksen.
Samantha Maurman.
Sabrina Ganofsky.
Natalie Falad.
Grace Ringel.
Maria Cruz.
Emma Regal.
Jeanette Evelyn Gomez Perales.
Emily Horgan.
Alejandra Flores.
Carrington Schultz.
Umer Jabin.
Peyton Hardy.
Elisa Bradford.
Sierra Pliska.
Megan Bulow.
Allison Twarek.
Van Raymer.
Ernesto Cabrera.
Arturo Espinoso.
Salam Algarash.
Tavion Adams.
Colton Brout.
Elias Halui.
Jody Loyinger.
Alejandra Robledo.
Nathan McLucky.
Angie Sanchez.
Emily Cruzy.
Kirsten Tillman.
Taylor Lindeman.
Dacier Strickland.
Natalia Torres.
Kyela Davis.
Mindy Lund.
Chinyare Crocroft.
Jasmine Gonzalez.
Ariane Thompson.
Caitlin Richmond.
Tatiana Dean.
Anna Grace Hansen.
Latavia Ramsey.
Linda Dillard Golden.
Jaquisha Miller.
Alexandra Suta.
Katie Geever.
Annalise Carvajal.
Argelia Morales.
Anaya Evans.
Cameron Lampy.
Tori Hargis.
Paris Scott.
Isabella Malik.
Kiera Hicks.
Aisha Munir.
Sheldon Henley.
Elisa Masick.
Karen Olson.
Kimberly Mabane.
Kiera Haynes.
Ira Corsino.
Kennedy Westbrook.
Nora Saidan Almanhali.
Marilyn Darko.
Caleb Brooks.
Ashley Moore.
Himani Patel.
Clarissa Hernandez.
Viridiana Quintana.
Kelsey Pieper.
Abigail Carlson.
Megan Campbell.
Abigail Dunlap.
Sebastian Sanchez.
Emily Salgado. Tu Lee. These are the graduates of the College of Health and Human Sciences.
Will the amazing and accomplished graduates of the NIU College of Education please approach the stage as directed by the faculty marshals?
Madeline Mackey. Oops, jumped ahead on that one. They're a little slow getting up back there. This is college.
Austin Payton.
Morgan Haga.
Cynthia Torres.
Matthew Huff.
Farva Khan.
Andrea Acuna.
Alyssa White.
Emily Halleck.
Emily Markham.
Emily Rivera.
Alexia Tobias.
Ashley Stensloff.
Megan Truman.
Crystal Ashley Galang Angeles.
Jake Miraz.
Kevin Lee.
Santos Villa.
Michael Baranowski.
Kate Metzger.
Richard Rodriguez.
Allison Velaskovitz.
Chin Fu.
Cassandra Just.
Dana Ferguson.
Dakota Sampson.
Lizette Cervantes.
Amaya Zimmerman.
Esmeralda Carlos.
Celia Weaker.
David Contreras.
Daisy Martinez.
Daisy Guadalupe Cintora.
Andrea Botello.
Ana Quevedo Dominguez.
Angela Robinson.
Yolanda Chavez.
Abigail White.
Alexandra Graham.
Evan Mackey.
Alexi Coral.
Brian Garcia Belmonte.
Justin Lotz.
Cole Popenhagen.
Cassandra Logan.
Garrett Connor.
Alejandra Lopez.
Mitch Skinari.
Jordan Clevenger.
Sean Van Tolen.
Marina Rutenauer.
Sebastian Martin Nunez.
Macy Jo Bellato.
Ashaya Person.
Brianna Humphrey.
Autumn Hill Brown.
Dorothea Teddy Clark.
Austin Robinson.
Elena Gorham.
Trayvon Richardson.
Katie Howenitz.
Joseph Machula.
Caitlin Bilta.
John Russell.
Jessica Bartosh.
Kelsey Smith.
McKenna Beard.
Alexis Ayala.
Brooklyn Long.
Dominique Ross.
Jennifer Girton.
Kurt Woodward.
Hannah Donaldson.
Rafael Sabino.
Rose Erdman.
Andrew Stasinopoulos.
Sarah Fowles.
Zachary Prater.
Norma Castro.
Taylon Robinson.
Ariana Leon.
Hunter Simonini.
Carl Jones.
Trevor Dell.
Zachary Doe.
Adam Detloff.
Brian Isley.
Corey Schleifer.
Zachary Zilm.
Jason McKenzie.
Alex Cerny.
Fatima Olaitan.
David Gruchechka.
Ladu Suleiman.
Rebecca Brackett.
Tasha Brown.
Elizabeth Luchevik.
Kelsey Martz.
Nathaniel Erpelo.
Kira Ryan.
Jose Maria Mitra.
Yosaline Temores.
Kayla Sierra.
Guadalupe Moreno.
Matthew Teeter.
Leslie Villa.
Michaela Colbert.
Jennifer Tovar.
Jennifer Williams.
Jocelyn Escontrillas.
Kyle Kulin.
Karen Monraga.
Nicholas Herrera.
Lisette Pena.
Celeste Bauer.
Cassidy Sell.
Kayla Huffman.
Allison Hill.
Emma Lindenmeyer.
Danielle Loriton.
Brooke Farrar.
Emily Newman.
Diego Berrocio.
Nancy Mann.
Sophia Apostol.
Michael Brady.
Miranda Hansen.
Daniela Mejia.
Karina Alvarez.
Myra Characure.
Stephanie Comer.
Daniel McAnley.
Sarah Stowicki.
Jacob Noakes.
Sahid Lawal.
Parth Shastri.
Trendon Hankerson.
Kennedy Shelley.
Brianna Seaton.
Sarah Mansko.
Kennedy Split.
Mallory Miller.
Sarah Lucio.
Jessica Morrow.
Jessica Cortez.
Elisa Wright.
Sarah Hines.
Taylor Owens.
Laura Timoti.
Monica Rapsia.
Kayla Bagain.
Ian Raup.
Lacey Trunkhill.
Daniel Para.
Karenesia Green.
Araceli Salazar.
Hannah Fernandez.
Nicole Harris.
Summer Llanos.
Citlali Hernandez.
Daniela Leon.
Megan Foley.
Fiona Fulling.
James Solomeyer.
Santino Frizella Bryant.
Jacob Halverson.
Luke Freeman. Chase Long. Alexis Loa. Catherine Augustin. Brianna Howard. Carmen Berry. Dylan Bowling. Ryan Edwards. Todd Anlicker. These are the graduates of the College of Education.
Congratulations, graduates. Wherever you go from here, you will always have a network of fellow Huskies to count on. One of them is here today with a special message for you. I welcome Dr. Marlo Barnett, who is a member of the NIU Alumni Association Board.
On behalf of the NIU Alumni Association and the nearly 240,000 alumni we serve, it is my distinct honor to welcome the entire class of 2022 as new members of the NIU Alumni Association. Our goal is to provide you with opportunities to remain in contact with your classmates, to network with NIU graduates, and to stay connected to your alma mater. I encourage you to stay in touch. Tell us about your achievements. Volunteer with us and help support the next generation of graduates. Many alumni have encouraged their children to be a part of the Northern Illinois University experience. These families are dedicated to the values of NIU, embodies and are truly handing down those ideals from generation to the next. To you legacy families, we say thank you for continuing the NIU tradition. Others among you are the first in your families to graduate from college, and to you we offer a special congratulations for starting your own Husky tradition. On behalf of all who have sat in these chairs before you, we, your fellow alumni, say congratulations. We are proud of you and welcome you to the NIU Alumni Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Barnett. This is truly a day of celebration. You have accomplished great things, and on behalf of NIU, I wish you the best of luck and look forward to your accomplishments. I now invite everyone to stand as you are able and join in the singing of NIU's alma mater. Lyrics can be found on the reader boards. Graduates, at the conclusion of the alma mater, the faculty marshals will lead you out by rows. You will be going directly outside where you can meet your families. Congratulations and go Huskies!
To the alma mater, ever shall we praise your